What's going on? Adam Agro here with another vlog. I know it's been a while, but yeah, I haven't had a lot of free time, and that's actually something we're going to be talking about today. As you can see, the title is called Future of RedSouthCity. As you guys know, most of you guys know, who've been active in the gaming community on YouTube and Twitter and stuff like that, everything is kind of sucking a lot of ass right now. Everything is super slow. Not a lot of people are hyped about anything, talking about anything, or really doing that much. And, you know, there are new people who are starting now maybe don't understand quite as much, but people who started in, like, before 2010 kind of know what's going on and you kind of feel it in their bones. I think that's why a lot of people kind of walked out when they did, or just do things a little more laid back. But I've been pushing aggressively for a long time, and it just doesn't really seem to be working out. I have a lot of supporters who do everything that they can to keep me going and support me and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I think social media just doesn't work. Twitter doesn't work. Facebook doesn't work. No one seems to understand why they don't know when I'm going live or know when new videos are coming out. And I've heard a lot of rumors that, you know, because I don't monetize, I don't get put in subscription boxes and stuff like that. And, you know, if you make a Facebook post, have a picture in it, and it'll be at the top of the feed, and, you know, it just doesn't work. Aggressively pushing forward isn't working. I've hit a wall. I have who I'm going to have, and I think that's pretty much all I'm going to have. And I'm going to start taking a more laid back approach, and that's not entirely all by choice. Because I was at a crossroads a couple weeks ago with taking on full time at my job as a vet assistant, and I said no, justifiably. Basically, we need more bodies in there to cover when people are sick and time off and stuff like that. But then, like, less than a week later, another full-time position opens up, and I can't justifiably say no. So, at the crossroads, it's like, do I take full-time? You know, I do enjoy it. I love being a vet tech. Most of you know I love working with animals. Should I take the full-time position or not? And it's like, you know, guaranteed money. I do have a good time. It is physically and mentally exhausting. But I will tell you why I became a vet tech in a little bit. But, I mean, there's a guaranteed reward. All I gotta do is wake up and then go and be the best that I can be. And I will get I will get paid, and I will get that physical rewardment. Where if I try to push and promote and hype and do everything I can for a show, and then a dozen people show up, I mean, granted, those are my dozen. Like, those are the 12 people who will do anything in the world for me. And I love you guys. I mean, tweeting, Facebooking, making videos, even financially supporting me, like, tooth and nail, until they can't afford to eat. Which I cannot do anymore. And that's one of the reasons I started working again. But you guys know who you are. Thank you, you know, for everything. I don't know how you know when I'm streaming or whatever, but yeah, that's that. So let's talk about YouTube. YouTube, constantly, I'm getting new subscribers, constantly. Every day, there's like 5 new people following my channel. I don't even know what I'm at, because it doesn't really matter. 1 million people could be following me right now, and I won't get over 50 views. It's weird. I think I got like 2,500, and like, I fight for 25 people to watch my live streams. There seems to be a disconnect there, especially when I upload videos of me streaming live on YouTube, and they said, "Oh, you live stream? How do you not know?" But it's just not working out, and I don't want to stress out about it anymore. Nothing is going to stop, but nothing's going to be as often. And some of you know I was trying to do a really big push for UGC this year. This would be the 3rd year that UGC went on, and if you didn't hear about it, I'm really not surprised. Even though there's been YouTube videos, there's been tweets, there's been tons of Facebook stuff. I've been retweeted, plugged, promoted, did podcasts, everything, and like, no one heard about it. And this November would have been its 3rd year, but we cannot justify doing it if the views just aren't there. Now, granted, we've always broke even. We've never had an unsuccessful event in this house on Red South City, on Red South City Live. We've gotten our money back. But nothing is what I would call successful. So, if you don't know what UGC is, I mean, there's videos about it. I made a video where, you know, you could promote us and get the free band and all that stuff right before they got rid of video comments, or video, whatever, where you can, because fucking YouTube. So, I mean, just everything is sucking ass right now. I'm hoping it's a transition period, and I'm hoping that eventually the products will be what they used to be, but then we would have to wait for the community to become what it used to be. And I miss the tight 300 people community that we had back in 2007. If you guys remember that, awesome. If you don't, we need to get it back. We need to do something. It's hard as shit for people to promote each other because it doesn't matter. Retweeting doesn't matter. Putting stuff on Facebook doesn't matter. No one sees it. No one fucking gives a shit. You cannot support one another. I text people when I go live now because otherwise they wouldn't know. They don't always get the email from Twitch. They don't see what I'm doing on Twitter. They don't see what I'm doing on Facebook until like 8 hours, 2 days, whatever later. It just doesn't work. We can't. It's hard to promote each other, and I'm definitely open to ideas. I know I've been in talks with lots and lots of people, and generally, instead of doing something really big on YouTube or Twitter or Twitch, we just fucking play games together because we know it's not going to work, and we just want to have some fucking fun. So, I mean, that's that. So yeah, YouTube doing the big series, Sloop to Shmup series. I had a lot of fucking fun. Editing has been a pain in the dick. YouTube always has trouble with uploading and stuff like that. I am one of the lucky ones. You know, I can do like 2 hours at 720 and stuff like that. I know that a lot of new people who are just starting off only got like 5-10 minutes. That sucks. I don't know what... I don't understand. I don't understand YouTube. I used to be in a position where I could tell people like what to do and how to do it and give them good advice. I can't anymore because it's just a fucking mess. So YouTube, there's no payoff for me. There's no views. There's no discussions. There's hardly any comments. And of course I don't monetize. So, and that could be hurting me and stuff like that. Although there are third parties that do monetize. So that bugs me. Just a second. So yeah, YouTube has nothing to offer me whatsoever right now. Maybe it's just a promoting problem, I don't know. But nothing seems to be working, and it's frustrating. So Twitch, oh boy. Has Twitch been through some shit lately? If you're on Twitch, you know. Twitch being as bad as it is nothing compared to the troubles I go through with Time Warner, the worst company in the fucking universe. I actually have them programmed in my phone because I have to call in outages so fucking much. It's frustrating. It's hard, and, you know, I'll hype, no one will show up, and the show will just fucking die, and, you know, and it stresses me out. Like, in the end, it doesn't really matter, because I know those 12 people will be back. I can hype something for a year. I can send out emails, make a Facebook event, and do everything. I'm just going to get that 12. I'm just going to get my fucking hardcore 12, and that's it. I can go live cold, not say anything, fucking any time of the day. I'm going to get my 12. They're going to be there. And I love you guys. But that's it. That's my wall. I hit it. And they support me. They hit their wall, I guess. I mean, you know, all the people that follow me only have so many followers. We can't branch out. We are where we're going to be, that's fine. But that's why I can no longer schedule streams, stress out about what I'm doing and when, and all this stuff. Now, ever since 2010, live streaming was where I wanted to be. Blog TV, back then, you know, you couldn't directly stream gameplay or anything. We just had, like, a TV in the back and played games and talked and interacted and stuff like that. So live streaming is where I wanted to be. I gave it my all. I did like 25 plus hours a week. I had it scheduled. I was on at this certain time all the time. I went through all the trouble of getting like an Elgato and doing HD and doing this, that, and the other thing, making nice layouts, doing everything I possibly can. Even though there isn't really a book on how to be successful, you know, I kind of followed all the successful guidelines that I could. I even joined a team. I am grateful that I'm on that team. But back in the day, Twitch, when you were on a team, you could just go to that team page and follow everyone on the team. And that's how you would get that support. People on that team would go and follow other people, and people who liked that team would follow everybody in that team, and that was the benefit of being on team, and that's gone. I have no fucking idea why. I don't know. It fucking pisses me off. So I went HD, and the HD came with its own line of problems. The Elgato, don't get me wrong, is the best thing on the market for streaming in HD, but it's fucking garbage. The delay is insane to the point where you might as well be watching YouTube videos, because by the time I read your comments and shit, you're already making a bag of ramen and getting ready for bed. So, it frustrates me. But doing everything more casually, scaling back the amount of hours that I do, and stuff like that is going to be... It has to be done. Especially now that I have taken on full time at my job, and I am still making games for PlayfulGoat.com, which, you know, just me and my roommate right now. Music done by the amazing Spike Saturn. Working with tons of people on ideas for games. We're going to be doing free browser-based Flash games. They're not Flash games because they're HTML5, but you know what I mean. Check out PlayfulGoat.com. You know, I'm not plugging that. I'm just letting you know like where my time is and my priorities, because it's what I got to do. So basically, when YouTube failed, I went to live streaming. Live streaming failed. Now I'm making video games. So, and I mean, making video games, it is stressful. It is hard, and, you know, I'm sitting in this chair all day staring at this computer. I'm not getting any exercise. I'm feeling sick. It's bad. That's why I got the job as a vet assistant, because it's a physically demanding job, and I need that to counteract me sitting around eating fucking Doritos, drinking Pepsi. I have to have an active thing. So because I got that job to make me healthier for doing my game dev job, those kind of take top priority. And of course, you know, I do have friends, I do have family, I do a lot of traveling, I love to travel. I'm going up to Chicago, I just got back from Tennessee, you know, tons and stuff. I'm going to Ohio soon. Fucking love Ohio, that's where Warp Zone is. I love Ohio to visit. I mean, I wouldn't live there. But, yeah, so basically just a more casual approach. Probably just streaming on weekends. But the Twitch channel, I can't even express how awesome it's gotten. I've been getting lots of local support. People who didn't want me to quit months ago, who just came in and, you know, they were doing content for me, helping me reach that goal of beating as many games as possible as I can on my live stream. We're currently at like 186 or something. I mean, we're getting up there at 200. There's tons of games that I've been trying to learn and practicing behind the scenes, even though like time is just thin. And, you know, I prepare for these shows and I want a good show, and then like nobody shows up and it's like no big deal. But then I put it on YouTube and I expect to get like maybe 100 views and I don't. And then it's kind of like, you know? And I just don't want to be frustrated. I'm not like bitter about it. I mean, I understand if it sounds like I'm complaining, but the thing is it's bringing priorities into perspective. And like I used to do great, man. Back when I was on like All Giant Gamers, and people were all excited for me, and video responses and the community feel, especially in the Salute series and stuff like that, and shout outs and tags and stuff we cannot do anymore because Google has crippled us. Google ruined the community, and we haven't found a way to bounce back yet. When we do, I'm going to be right at the front, pumping out great content, doing everything I can, you know, name dropping, doing all that stuff. I mean, most of you guys are either the guys or follow the guys that I, you know, support the most. So, I mean, there's only so much I can do. So yeah, more casual. laid-back approach, less hardcore, less aggressive. I mean, I'll throw out maybe one tweet. I really want to support the amazing talents of Jeff Marmar. He is one of the best, most disciplined, I'm sure that he wouldn't agree to me saying this, but hardcore gamers of all time. And his story is amazing, and one day I do hope to feature it here on YouTube, and I do hope that people watch it, and I want to help him in his channel. And I think that I'm starting to get to the point where instead of providing content, I would rather provide support. And I might be taking that role, and stuff like that may dwindle out here. You know, the Signal and Noise Marathon, which was awesome, was a big push for Red South City Live, Twitch TV, and you know, the Salute Your Snuff series was a big push for YouTube, and both of those didn't meet the expectations that I wanted to, and I just have to give them low priority because of that. And you know, like I said, it's not dying. I mean, there's more Salute to Shmups to come, but it's just I can't have that priority anymore. So, I mean, I'm still streaming. I mean, I'm streaming this weekend. I do have a schedule up. I'm going to try to keep it updated. The times and going the whole, like, 5, 6, 8 hours that I normally do may not actually happen because I am so busy. I am so tired. A lot of you who do know me personally know my health issues. That causes me to get tired and grouchy. I mean, I guess that's why, Adam Aggro is stuck because I get mad. So, yeah, and I travel a lot. I'm going to be traveling a lot more. I'm going to be working a lot more, and priorities fall vet work that I get paid for right away, physical enjoyment, physical labor, working on my games, playfulgoat.com, working on my games. Eventually we're going to probably use Unreal Engine and get some stuff on Steam and work through that. We've been working with Solanimus, Signal and Noise on Greenlight right now. Awesome stuff. Go check it out. And then, just hanging out, getting rest, hanging out, stuff like that. And then probably streaming. And then after streaming, hopefully if they don't delete my content within a day, doing some stuff for YouTube. So those are the priorities. And yeah, maybe, this is a little bit of a cry for help. If you know a way we can support each other, if we can get a network going again. I wish Facebook worked. There are tons of great pages and stuff that, really good communication, but nobody's watching the YouTubes that are posted on there. No one's watching the Twitter that's put on there and stuff like that. And I don't make fans unless I make fans or friends, unless I make a personal connection. And then that's when, they start coming to my shows and stuff like that. And I think that we need to start getting those, more personal connections, as opposed to just focusing on making money or getting famous. I mean, I don't know. Because that's not what I want. I just want to make friends and hang out. But when I do promotions and fundraisers and stuff, I need more than 20 people, or else people aren't going to travel here anymore. As much as they like me and support me and everything I do, having more people in the house doing the stream than watching the stream, unjustifiable. And honestly, it's no one's fault. But those are my priorities. Yet again, not stopping. We are going to be beating and completing more and more games. Jeff Marmar has been here a lot. We added a bunch of games from the Signal to Noise stream, which was a lot of fun. I am still interested in doing UGC 2014. United Gamers Coalition, Facebook.com/United Gamers Coalition. I'll even link it below. But unless we start getting more and more of those views over the weekends on the Twitch channel and start getting more hype and substantial hype of people actually being in the chat and excited about it, Twitter isn't even helping that much. Facebook definitely isn't helping that much. It may not happen. Normally it happens on November 15th. I'm going to be in Chicago, hanging out with Potato, going to see one of my favorite bands. And, hopefully going to Galloping Ghost Arcade and stuff like that. But if we can generate enough hype, we'll do it on November 1st, and yeah, but we'll see. I mean, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I don't have a direct affiliate anyway at this time for UGC, but I mean, it is fun. Lots of good games, lots of great people. It's really fun. It has a sense of community. The people who are there love it. They want it, and they're doing everything they can to get it. But you just gotta watch that viewer count. I don't want to put any pressure on you guys, especially the 12 of you who are always there at the shows, who always tweet, who always Facebook, who always text your friends. I don't want to put pressure on you, but that's the deciding factor. If friends are gonna fly down, drive over, waste all the gas, if I'm gonna pay for catering, clean up the fucking house, which is always a disaster, stay up, hours and hours and hours on end, and schedule and set up all this stuff, want a little bit more. And I'm not expecting all 2,500 people from YouTube to be there. I would honestly just like about 100, which I came close to once in the 4.5 years I've been live streaming. I came close to 100 one time. So, but we used to be solid at 30, and then it would go up from there. Now we're solid at 12, and fight for more. So that's what's been going on. I just want to let you know. I'll even put the schedule for the stream below. You can check that at any time. I have a really easy to navigate Twitch channel. You can check out all the content we've beaten on the channel. You can check out my schedule, which I do my best to keep updated. It's a 2-week thing, so you guys know what's going on, know when I'm doing it, and stuff like that. I try to make it easy, and yeah, I mean, it's pretty much stupid proof. But I know that I got a lot of fans in the UK. I got a few fans in the US. Got a good amount of fans in Germany. A couple in Switzerland? I don't remember. Nobody speaks English in my chat, which also people come in, there's nothing but German going on in my chat, and people just leave because they don't know what the fuck's going on. I speak English, so I don't speak German. But whatever, it's fun. So yeah, so watch the stuff. Let me know what you think. Any ideas of how to build a bigger, better, stronger community? Maybe it's just that every fucking gamer or every person that plays games is fucking streaming now. Maybe it just flooded the fucking market. But in all honesty, Twitch TV, back when it was Justin TV, fucking great. Now, unless you're a fucking robot or a fish playing Pokemon, no one gives a fuck about you. And that's just how I feel about it. So, get excited for PlayFogo.com games coming up. All the cool stuff. We are going to be looking to collaborate, just with ideas with you guys in the community for games that we can make for PlayFogo.com and maybe even the stuff that we make for Steam. Has been a lot of fun. Has been a really good challenge. I can't wait to get my hands on some new technology. I have a lot of friends in the indie dev community, which is basically where but that's where the good community is. I'm very community oriented. I've said community like 1,000 times. The YouTube gaming community went away. The live streaming community never was there, but the game dev community is freaking awesome. So maybe that's the future for RedSouthCity. Future RedSouthCity, Spayful Goat. That's terrible. All right, thank you guys for watching. I hopefully didn't disappoint anybody or make anybody upset. I'm sure most of you are going through the same trouble, especially if you've been back before 2010, trying to network, promote your name, make friends, make fans, whatever you're doing. Yeah, so that's it. That's how I feel. And now I gotta edit this because my fucking cat is trying to dig into the garbage and I had to go scare him away. Because my fucking trash doesn't get picked up till 5 p.m. around here. I'm just a grumpy old man now. It's just fucking terrible. Yeah. So check me out on the weekends, live streaming, playing some awesome games, and yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time.